Hi, I'm Rick, and today we're going to talk about note-taking. You might think note-taking is only for teachers' pets, but your notes can be an extremely valuable study tool. A lot of people think that they'll remember what their instructor says, but most of us need a little help to jog our memories while we're studying. Good notes can last beyond the quarter, too. If you need to take time off for any reason, having good notes will make it much easier to refresh your memory after some time off. There are numerous formal note-taking systems, many of which can be tailored for specific subjects, learning styles, or teaching styles. We'll only be looking at a small handful in this presentation, and most people already use an informal system of their own. No matter what system or style you might use, good note-taking skills will allow you to focus on listening and understanding, as well as prepare you for studying later. The Cornell note-taking system is one of the most common formal note-taking systems. While it can take a while to get used to, this system has study methods built in the form of the separate sections. Area C is the official note-taking section. This is where you record your notes during a lecture. Focus on key ideas and write the notes in whatever format you're most comfortable with. Area B at the bottom is called the summary space. Use this to write a summary of the main points of your notes. Area A is where you can write questions to ask your instructor later while reviewing your notes studying at night. The outlining method is a great style of note-taking, but works best for classes that move slowly or for people who are very good at writing quickly. One of the great things about outlining is that writing your notes and organizing them happens all at once. The mapping method can be very helpful in demonstrating concepts in a highly visual manner, which can be helpful in aiding memory. Some students will take their notes in a different style, then use the mapping method as a study tool, reading their original notes and mapping the concepts visually. The mapping method can also be used to show connections that might be tougher to visualize using the outlining method. You might have noticed that all of these note-taking styles need you to know the main point or topic of a class. If you have some trouble knowing what's important in a lecture, here are a few good ways to figure it out. Any topics that are listed on the chalkboard or whiteboard, any information that your instructor repeats, concepts that appear in the lecture and in the textbook, anything on any handouts that your instructor gives out, anything your instructor spends a lot of time explaining, or anything that your instructor lists on a PowerPoint or a projector. If you can't keep up with your instructors in class, here's a few tricks you can use to speed up your writing. Use symbols to replace words. Use abbreviations in place of whole words. Just use the first syllables or first few letters, or omit vowels.